Alright, we're kind of overdue for a tangent, aren't we? Alright, so this tangent's about Elo Hell. In short, I do believe it exists. However, I don't actually believe it is how most players seem to view it on the forums. See, I think there's two types of Elo Hell. I'll say the upper Elo Hell and the lower Elo Hell. Lower Elo Hell is pretty much how everybody seems to believe Elo Hell is supposed to be. You know, your teammates are fucking atrocious and, you know, God's forsaken children. And no matter what you do, it doesn't seem you can save them from their own stupidity. I would agree to that. I would agree that Elo Hell, at least lower Elo Hell, is that. I've seen some of my friends play there, and they can be good. I mean, not all of them are the best, but they're not as terrible as some of their Elos show. I mean, I watched them play, and I'm like, holy mother of God, are some of these players some of the worst I've ever seen? They are so fucking bad. I can't even describe just how fucking bad they are. Actually, wait, I can. Like, you know, I've seen a Misfortune initiate by flashing in and getting, you know, 5-man destroyed. It's like, what the fuck do you think you're gonna do there, Misfortune? Or, you know, a character blows all their CC and then flashes afterwards to, I don't know, hit a character with one auto attack and realizing you can't actually kill this character, you dumbass. You're Tarek and you burn everything, and now you burn your flash, you try to do something, and then they turn around and just kill them. Like, ugh. They do so many dumb fucking things. I just can't even believe it. So, there is an Elo Hell of some kind. There is. There is a Elo Hell that people describe, and that's more suited to the lower levels. Upper Elo Hell. Now, that's the one where, this is one that I actually wanted to talk about more in depth. There's a lot of players, I would say 1,500 and above, and whatever, that say there's still an Elo Hell. Alright, so there's still an Elo Hell, and they're being kept from reaching their best Elo because of their teammates and being incompetent. Well, I can agree that most teammates around that Elo bracket are incompetent, but I do firmly believe that if you're good enough, you will eventually rise out of whatever shithole you're in. And if you don't, then you gotta get better. I would say, like, you know, most people will win most of their games and lose a few. And that's the thing. Elo Hell does exist with that. I do believe there's an Elo Hell in there, but it isn't in that your teammates are keeping you down. It's that they're fucking making you work for it. It's almost torture. It's a torment of having to play with some of the shittiest teammates ever. It's like you play with them, they fucking make the game hard or almost unwinnable, and you grind it out, and you eventually win the game, or you win more games than you lose. You win 3, you lose 1, so you go back down basically 2 games. You get etc, etc. You get chain wins, you get chain losses, whatever, because of incompetent teammates. It is true, there is luck in this matchmaking. You will be thrown with some of the most dumbass teammates, and then you seem to fight the most perfect team ever. It can't be helped. But as I was saying, it is true. I firmly believe that there is an Elo Hell, and it is just when your teammates make you work for it to the point where the game isn't exactly fun anymore. And that's the whole thing. The game sort of just feels like work. I will admit that as you get higher and you have a more, you know, a less random amount, I actually can't figure out the word. You're more frequently getting competent teammates. That's when I think ranked actually becomes fun. Before then, it's pretty much hell and it's torment and work, and you just sometimes just like you queue up for ranked and you're like, nah, I actually don't feel like playing ranked. This kind of bullshit goes on all the time, and it's kind of sad. Sometimes you end up carrying some of these players who don't fucking deserve to win. Like you also that Diana game, that fucking Timo was there. That kind of shit is annoying, but I digress. Anyways, as I was saying, with that said, Elo Hell exists in the form where you have to fucking work for your victories. If you're good enough, you will rise. Your teammates or the randomness of matchmaking will keep you down for a while, but eventually you'll grind yourself up there. And whether or not it's worth that suffering is up to you. I can't say it. No one else can say it. For me, not always. I like to get in some games here and there, but fuck, I'm not gonna go through the hell all the fucking time. So yeah. Then later on, there's kind of a city of dis. you know, where people suck but aren't exactly like, you know, just dickbags for the wrong reason. Well, they are dickbags, but they're not crap for, you know, for lack of skill. Around 1900 and 2K Elo, and I guess even 1800, you get teammates who are, how would you say, good at the game, and some are actually very good at the game, but they're horrible people, and they're incompetent in some areas to like an almost dangerous degree, to like, you know, you consider as, how the hell does this person actually survive, you know, or does this person know how to breathe? In like a good example of this, you get those teammates who are like, no, I fucking want mid. I can't play mid, dude. I don't fucking care. Insta lock Pantheon. I mean, sure, Pantheon's kind of strong right now, or was, to Black Cleaver was nerfed. I don't know anymore. But just picking them and then forcing a teammate who probably isn't that great in any other role do something else might actually screw over your team. Or someone who goes gung-ho, like he had great mechanics but goes gung-ho, feeds his team, or all that kind of stuff. You basically, this form of City of Dis is when your teammates are just so selfish or arrogant or stupid, or like everybody's playing their own fucking game, and pretty much teams are a mess. Good players, but shitty teamwork, to the point where you can't actually win anymore. And it's an even bigger grind than before, or you gotta help keep, you know, egos in check. I mean, some of the pro players have an easier time of this because they're kind of used to it, but some other people like myself just don't want to deal with it. So yeah, there's Elo Hell, low Elo Hell. That's probably the one that everybody can agree on, and some good, well, not good, some quote unquote better players in the Elo they're stuck in are stuck in there. I would say they're not the best. Some of them are average or slightly below average, but they probably don't deserve to be 800 Elo. It's just, it's so bad, and they refuse to change their mindset about, oh, I should play more Soraka or Sona or Nami. No, you gotta play stuff that murder the fuck out of things. Somebody like Tarek, who takes his hammer and shoves it up people's asses, or Blitzcrank, who fists people's asses. That kind of stuff. You gotta play things that kill things, or play, you know, mid lanes that just go around destroying people, or like Annie, I guess. Anything that takes advantage of your opponent's stupidity and scales off of it. That kind of stuff. You gotta win. So yeah, that Elo Hell, I guess, is a combination of supremely stupid teammates and the players' reluctance to switch up. I mean, to switch up their play style. So then, remember, I'm summarizing all of this. Then higher Elo Hell, it's just where your teammates make it feel like a fucking chore to play the damn game, to the point where it might not actually be fun. So it isn't that you won't a good player won't rise out of that Elo pit, but that is going to feel like fucking work, and then hopefully he gets on some kind of luck spree or something. Then City of Dis, it's, you know, when you're about to reach the higher Elos, 2K and all that stuff, it's where everybody kind of has, you know, it's a dick waving contest, and you just gotta hope you guys stop swinging your dicks at each other, and, you know, point it over there and thrust it at the enemy, that kind of stuff. Then later on, I can't fucking describe it because I just kind of just stopped caring, because I just fucking really hated it. So there, that's my definition of Elo Hell, and I hope it's a one that a lot of people accept, because it seems at least reasonable now. Like at higher levels, if you suck, then it's gonna show you're gonna stay. Eventually, you'll equalize at the Elo you're supposed to be, unless you legitimately get better. Other than that, yeah. So yeah, I'm kind of and yeah, this was kind of brought up because I got tired of people either bitching about it in general discussion, or bitching about it on Reddit, or bitching about it on my videos. Like, you're not in Elo Hell, or at least, I mean, you're at least be more descriptive of what kind of hell you're in. If it's because you're 1500 and your teammates keep sucking, well, maybe it's your fault. Other than that, and if you're in like the crappiest Elos, then maybe you should change up your playstyle just a little bit, and you might be able to get out of the 800 Elo. Anyways, from that's all I gotta say. This is a tangent that's been, I mean, I guess vastly overdue, and I may do more. I don't know. Enjoy my voice.